I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. Okay, I'm pretty excited for this. Honestly, lilac is actually one of my favorite flowers, and it's pretty cool. So, let's, wait, before we start, destination, where are you going? Ding, 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 ding. Is this her album? And then this is the release date over here? Okay. That's really cool. Great way to do it.
내리는 꽃가루에 눈이 따끔해 눈물이 고여도 꼭 참을래 내 맘 막힌 비밀 쓸어 노릇거울에 넣어두고서 영원히 돼감을 순간이니까 우리 둘의 마지막 페이지를 잘 부탁해 어느 작별이 기분이 바라건 노래 부르네 입꼬리는 살짝 올린 채 어쩜 이렇게 하늘은 더 바람은 더 완벽한 건지 오늘따라 내 모습 맘에 들어 정말 난 그날처럼 예쁘다고 해줄래 어느 이별이 이토록 달콤할까 Every song was missed a dream 거치는 날 goodbye 이런 걸 말이 어울려 냥고운 잎 같은 안녕 우리 봄날의 클라이막스 얼마나 기쁜 일이야 Every song was missed a dream 난 구름처럼 Every song was missed a dream 난 구름처럼 너도 언젠가 널 잊게 될까 지금 표정과 오늘의 향기도 한참 사이에 스쳐간 봄날의 꿈처럼 거치는 날 goodbye 내 대답이 날려 냥 약속 같은 안녕 우리 봄날의 클라이막스 얼마나 기쁜 일이야 Love me all the time scream 봄바람처럼 Love me all the time scream 봄바람처럼 Every song was missed a dream 난 구름처럼 Every song was missed a dream 난 구름처럼
Interesting. Oh. Was it all a dream? Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. That is a very interesting song. Okay, so I had to go look it up a little bit because I was curious. So I know. Usually I try and kind of go in, but I had some suspicions, and I think that I just wanted to kind of clarify. So apparently, in an interview, lilac means memories of youth. I wanted to include a farewell message with with the message. I'm now going onward to my next chapter, while also greeting my upcoming 30s at the same time. That explains a lot. A lot of times in uh, literature and things like that, train can be symbolized for moving forward. So that makes sense. Um, and then along with that, I do want to talk about a little bit about that because she's handling this much better than I am. Because honestly, um, it's been hard for me to accept getting older. It's hard to accept the fact that I might need to get glasses soon. It's hard for me to accept the fact that I truly just need to um, do some things for me before it's too late. And I think that in a way, this song actually kind of makes me feel motivated because, honestly, again, it's it is just a dream in a sense because life goes by so fast, right? This isn't again like out of everything in my life, I am not afraid of death, but I am afraid of getting old, and it's actually something that honestly I struggle with a lot, maybe even daily, honestly. But another thing that I do kind of want to talk about a little bit about the video first before I move on is I actually want to talk about the video itself and how the allegory of the train and life, right? So obviously, like this being the boarding, this is his life, right? This is the fun times. This is the party years. This is when you kind of maybe might be a little wild. Who knows? Everybody is different. And then this, like, to me, kind of looks like after those years kind of go to fruition and, suddenly now you realize that you're a little more worn down than you might have expected. If that makes sense at all. That's like totally what this looks like. It's just like, oh, goodness. So I really appreciate that because it's like, oh, man, I'm a little more sore than I expected this to make me. I like to think that this is like the trials of life. You gotta fight back. Make sure that you don't let life beat you down. You gotta beat it, right? That's something I wish I would have learned a lot earlier. I think the interesting thing is this for me personally. I think that I would almost I would almost actually like dare say that listening to her music is almost like luxury music. Like it just seems like so dreamy all the time and it's so delicate but like with some pretty good meaning here, and it's like eating a really good meal. Like it at first you get the portion and you're just like, is this really gonna fill me up? And then by the end of it you're like, oh, good food like actually makes you full in a weird different way. I don't know if that makes sense, but like that's almost what it feels like to me. Like this feels like I'm in like the French Riviera and I'm just like listening to just some really nice just luxury music and I'm just enjoying a nice meal. Like it's kind of crazy because again, like the vocals are what I would just say is like it's this is when I say that tone sometimes is more important than technique because I really like her tone like that. It's got character written all over it. Like it almost feels like it gives me synesthesia, which is like where you can see color when someone sings. Like this almost gives me synesthesia just listening to it. Like I could just it it creates this and this like it creates this color palette in my mind, which funny enough I guess is one of the name of her songs. But I just really think that it's so, in a sense, so precise on how you have to do it. Like the falls that she does, the raises that she does, it's so well orchestrated that I don't know. There's something about it. I really really appreciate this. And you know what? I do think that in a sense that it's not really super like poppy or like K-poppy in a sense. It's just it feels like IU. And I think that's something that I really appreciate. So yeah, I think that that's awesome. So anyway, if you like the song as much as I did, if I missed anything as well, please let me know. And what do you feel when you hear this song? I'm gonna ask this question. What do you feel when you hear this song? What does this song make you think? What does this song impress upon you? If you don't mind my asking, because I wanna start really connecting to this music. I really really want to connect to the lyrics. I want to connect with the emotions behind it. So, what does the song mean to you? And how do you feel once you've heard this song? Let me know. We'll discuss this down in the comments below. Oh, it's very very good. Very rich.